All right, fellas. Happy New Year's. This is my first video for the year. My quick reads and thoughts of what I read and what I got. So I got this TVA thing. It was all right. First kind of started off corny, and then at the end it was okay. I don't know if I'm gonna continue getting this, but it was okay. The TV show and all that stuff, it was a lot better. They try to capture the comedy of the TV show, and I don't think they did a good job. So that was kind of whack. Uh, Screech Commandos, I found issue number one. I thought it would be like the TV show, but this was kind of whack too. I didn't like it. The TV show, if you haven't been watching it, it's on. I think it's on HBO. It's really good. It's way better than this comic book. All right, so I got this Batman Uncovered. I didn't know what this was. This is just covers. This is all variant covers of previous Batman titles from the past and stuff like that. I made another quick video I'll share of what's inside. Pretty cool. So I got this Turtles number 5. It was really good. It is just, I think it's just a filler. There's a new baddie guy, and he's taking over New York. He's like a cross between Kingpin and the Penguin put together, but for the Turtles. It was a lot of story, not too much action. Casey Jones shows up, but out of all the issues, this one kind of was it wasn't that as good as the other ones, so it was okay. All right, so I got the Spider-Man number 1. This is the prequel to the Disney Plus series. I got rid of my Disney Plus thing, so I haven't watched the show or anything, but this was all right. At first, it was kind of, the art is good. It's kind of not cartoonish. It's in between cartoonish and realistic, but it's really good. At first, it was kind of started off slow, and in the middle, it was a lot of talking, and it seemed like it wasn't going to go anywhere, but there's a relationship between him and another friend. I forgot her name, but they kind of team up, and it kind of picked up. It was good. It was okay. I was expecting something else, a little bit more action or something cooler, but it was okay. I believe the TV show, animated show on Disney was probably a lot better. So I got this Void Rivals number 15. This was really good. This was really good. And finally, a lot of the story got explained and it came together. He finally he goes to the planet. I forgot the guy's name, the pilot guy, and they figure out that they had the energy and all this other stuff, and it kind of comes together. A lot of story. The art is always good. The banter between the characters is always good. It's just the color pops. Everything's good about this story, so I really like that one. It's really good. Every issue I get. This G.I. Joe number 312. This was really good. There's this battle between 3 factions, and 2 of them kind of got together with the G.I. Joes and some of the Cobra. And Destro is fighting up against a Serpentor, but his name is Khan. And I think he's a clone of Serpentor. And Destro is just kicking ass in this whole thing. And then he finally goes up against the Cobra Commander, which there's a clone of Cobra Commander, and he kind of get rid of him. It's really good. If you really like that G.I. Joe's 80s type of action, and if you were in the cartoon, this was really good. This reminded me of like having the toys back then, back in the day. It was awesome. All right, so I got this Spider-Boy Infinity Watch. I think this was an annual. It was all right. It was kind of corny at times, but it got all the story of what's happening recently, what's going on. The art was okay, but what's going on with the Infinity Stones, where the Infinity Stones kind of went their own ways and incorporated themselves into human beings or certain beings. So about 3 of them or 6 of them get together, and they also talk about the 7th stone, which is the Death Stone, and Fury, which is Samuel L. Jackson from the movies. He's like, there's like 2-3 pages with him in the end talking to the person that has the Death Stone, which is the guy from I forgot his name, but Iron Man's butler dude or whatever the heck was. I forgot his name, but he has the Death Stone. If you can remember what his name was, I can't remember right now, but it was okay. It was all right. So this one, Spider-Boy 14, was really good. Every issue of the Spider Boy, this little series, is really good. It gets just a little bit better and better. There's certain parts of the story which I don't like are when they're supposed to introduce action and there's supposed to be a big fight and they don't really show the action. They just show the aftermath of the action and they just talk about what happened. That happens in previous issues and stuff like that, but then they do show action. So this was a little bit more action than what the fighting is and all this other stuff. Right now, Spider-Boy is teaming up with Daredevil and they're in Mandapore, and they had to enter this tournament where there's groups of two and they had to fight to get the winning prize. But Daredevil is not telling Spider-Boy what's the main prize, but he's just telling him that they need to do this to save the world and all that other stuff. It's really cool because in previous issues, Spider-Boy was a sidekick to Spider-Man, so he's like his mentor. Now Daredevil is his mentor, and it's pretty cool. And they introduced this new character called Spider-Girl, where she is teamed up with Bullseye. And Daredevil is going up against Bullseye because Bullseye has his eye on the prize and he's going to destroy the Earth or whatever the thing is that they're going to win. It's really good. It's a little mystery. Art's always good. Action-packed. Not action-packed, but it's good. Art's always good. The banter, again, is funny. The dialogue is really good. I like Spider-Boy. I like this series. Speaking of Spider-Boy and the Kid Pool Spider-Boy little thing, there's a lot of issues out there. You know what? I didn't know what I was going to get into it. I thought I wasn't going to like this, but this is really fucking good. It was funny. It was good. The art is really good. The transition, the pace, everything was funny, man. They break the fourth wall a little bit here and there, but not much. And this Kid Pool is a girl. You wouldn't know, but it's from another dimension. Runs into Spider-Boy. It's really good. I was surprised how good this was. Funny, and you get a lot of pages. It's good. I recommend it. I'm glad I picked it up. So my last read was this thing called Standstill. So I got this issue number 1 a long time ago. There's 8, but I think there got 6 of them that are out now. No, there's 5 of them that are out now. But I had gotten this a long time ago with that little group of comic books that I got before I stopped getting. Anyways, I saw 2, 3, 4, and 5 out there, so I picked them up just to read it. And again, the art is really good, and this whole thing is really thick. You get a lot of pages. It's heavy and thick. Every time you open it, it's always a double spread. The whole story is telling you a double spread page. It's really good. Art is fantastic. It's fantastic at times. It kind of loses it here and there, but it's really good. Anyways. There's this guy. He has this thing on his wrist, controls time. It just stops everything, and he has his own agenda. You don't know what it is until you get to like issue number 2. But he's killing a whole bunch of factions and guys, a group of bikers, and he killed some dude. I forgot what he was, a scientist or I don't know what it was. Anyways, he starts killing a whole bunch of people. The people that invented this time machine thing that is on his wrist, which is this guy and this girl that used to go to college. They invented this machine. He goes and steals this machine out of the guy, and you find out earlier in the past that someone killed his wife and did some crazy shit. So he's out on revenge to kill him. The thing is, all the things that he does on the news, that when he's killing these group of people and he kidnaps some lady and all this other crazy shit, is always on the news. So every time he's on the news, the two people, this lady and this dude, they invented it. They're figuring out, oh, this guy is using, whoever's doing this is using our machine that he got stolen from. Anyways, he calls her out of the blue. They haven't seen each other since they made the machine or whatever, because they destroyed the lab and all that stuff. So he goes, hey, we got to build a new one, because if I build another one, I could figure out where this guy is at and try to stop him. And then they figure out that this guy knows this guy. He knows him from being in college, and he was talked about it. So when this guy's wife and all this other person died, he goes to talk to him about it. And when he went to go talk to him about it, he was drunk and he slipped up about this time machine thing that you could put on your wrist and control time. Anyways, that's where the thing is going at. There's 8 issues. This is number 5. And out of all it's a kind of, I wouldn't say it's slow build up, but it started building up and really got good. By the time I was in this 5th issue, it was like really kicking ass. It's like a TV show. It reads like a TV show. I wouldn't say there's banter or really good comedy in it, but it's okay. The the guy seems like he's kind of trying to be witty, but he's really vengeful and he's out for revenge. But it's a really good story. Real quick read. Uh, Again, this is something I don't think I ever picked up, where it's double spread the whole thing, and it's a lot of pages. So it's good if you could get it your hands on it for cheap, but this is, I don't know, a little bit pricey, the fucking the issues. All right, that's all I got. Thank you. Have a good new year. I'll talk to you guys later.